Jasmine, how are you feeling today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you really fine though, Jasmine? Ever since you went to get that checkup today, I've noticed your attitude has changed. I used to look forward to hearing your jokes every morning, but now I can't even get you to crack a smile. Did something happen when you went to the doctor that day, or is it that you just need time to yourself?
Well, I was gonna wait until the lab got done running the test, but when I went to the doctor, they found a lump in my right breast, and I just really didn't know how to explain it.
I'm so sorry to hear that. How are you taking the situation?
Well, I've been trying to be really positive about it, and when I'm at work, that's all I really think about. I'm sorry my attitude has.
Oh no, I don't want you to feel any type of way. I'm just worried about you. I just want you to know if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here.
Okay, thanks, Ashley. Hey, Ashley, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, Jasmine. What's going on?
Well, John and I have been having relationship problems, and I just don't know if he's cheating on me.
Okay, one thing at a time. What problems are you and John facing?
Well, for one, he stays out all night and then comes home in the morning. I don't know if he is cheating or what's going on.
Have you tried talking to him to see if he had an explanation for being out all night?
Yes, and that's another problem. Every time I try to talk to John, he always brushes me off or he doesn't want to make a problem about the situation. He either gets upset or leaves, and he doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay, so besides him coming home late and not communicating, are you guys having any other problems?
No, not really, but that's enough to drive someone crazy.
Okay, and you also said something about him cheating. Tell me more about that.
Well, I don't know for sure if he's cheating, but when I asked to see his phone, he made it seem like I didn't trust him or if I trust him or not, like that.
Well, do you trust him?
Yeah, I used to, but now I don't know how I feel about our relationship anymore.
It seems as though you're confused. What options do you have at this point?
Well, I've been thinking about going to see a therapist. Since he won't talk to me, maybe he'll talk there. If that doesn't work, then I guess we'll just have to break up.
I noticed that when you said break up, your facial expression changed dramatically. Why is that?
Because I really want us to work out our differences. And I want it to be how it used to be in the beginning.
Sounds like you really want to see a therapist.
Yeah, I'm going to make an appointment today. I really hope it works.
Me too. Let me know how that goes. It's my senior year in high school, and it's time for me to start applying for colleges in the fall. My mom wants me to stay close home and attend the same junior college that her and my dad went to. However, I want to move out of state and attend a four-year university in California. My mom and I can't seem to come to an agreement about what school I should attend, but time is ticking. Position 1. I'm right, she's wrong. I think I'm old enough to make my own decisions. Besides, I'm the only one who actually has to attend the school and be comfortable there. A four-year university will provide more opportunities than a little junior college. And also, who cares if her and my dad went to the same school? I have to do what's best for me. Position 2. She's right, I'm wrong. My mother is right because she's only looking out for my best interests. She wants me to be safe and nearby just in case something were to happen. I understand how moving halfway across the country without a friend or family member could scare her. She also has the right to want her daughter to follow in her footsteps. After all, it is her dream. 3. Both of us are right and both of us are wrong. I am right to think that it is time for me to make my own decisions. She is right to be concerned about her daughter's safety and well-being. I'm selfish to not see how attending her old junior college would crush her dreams. She's wrong to assume that what's best for her is best for me. Position 4. The issue isn't that important. After thinking about it, I have realized that neither one of our choices will be important if I don't get accepted. By applying to both schools, I will ultimately have a fallback plan if the other one doesn't work out. I have to take everything one day at a time. When the time comes, I'm sure the best pick will be so transparent. Position 5. There is truth in all perspectives. As a teenager, it is very hard to step back and take your parents' advice. But by using the pillow method, it has taught me a valuable lesson. Always have an alternate plan just in case the first one doesn't work out as you expected. I still don't know what colleges I will be attending in the fall, but either way, I will have options. Good morning, Miss Thomas. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. I have my regular. But might I add, this place is looking a little bit downhill since the manager Bill left.
Okay, I'll have it ready for you in a minute. But what do you mean this place is going downhill?
Well, because this is my favorite breakfast spot, I decided to look at the ratings to see if I was the only one feeling the way I feel about this place and the new management.
What exactly did the ratings say?
Well, you guys got an overall score on a scale of 1 to 5, a 2.5. And the customer service skills were rated a 3.5.
There have been a lot of customer complaints about our food tasting different and about it being cold. Let me guess, those are your complaints too.
That's exactly what's wrong. The unique taste and quality of the food is what make me come here. And I don't know if you got a new cook, but the food is different. And the only reason I come back is because this is the closest restaurant to my house.
Is there anything else that we could work on to improve the restaurant?
Besides the new store manager's attitude, nope.
So overall, you think we need to work on our quality of our food and our customer service skills?
Yes, that's all. Those are the two most important things in a business like this. I wouldn't be surprised if the ratings would go up after you fix those two things.
Ms. Thomas, I really appreciate your feedback. I will make it my business that these two items are addressed. This is the third time this month that my store manager has scheduled me only one day on the schedule. I thought that the schedule she had been putting out would be temporary, but I'm starting to notice a pattern. Before, I had an issue with being scheduled way too much, but now it's the total opposite. I don't need to be on the schedule way too many days because I am a full-time student, but I do have responsibilities to take care of every month. Hey, Miss Thomas, do you have time to talk? I see that you're a little busy.
Sure, I'm sure I can manage to make the schedule and talk to you.
Well, Miss Thomas, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. Lately, I've noticed that you've only been scheduling me one day. I'm not sure why there has been a change in the schedule, but I'm starting to feel like you don't like me. As a result, my checks have been much smaller. And I've been having to borrow money from my parents and friends. I just really want to get to the bottom of this.
So basically, you're saying I've been scheduling you one day a week because of something personal that we have going on?
Yes, that's correct.
Ashley, I don't know what's going on in your life. I have noticed a change in your behavior lately. For example, last month you called out twice. I've also noticed that you've been coming into work late, and your recent actions made me feel like you don't take this job seriously and have more important things to do. Before a change in your behavior, I used to feel like you were one of my best employees. As a result of your absence and tardiness, I decided to take days from your schedule as a consequence.
So what I'm getting from this is you're giving me less days on the schedule because as a type of punishment for my behavior?
That's exactly right.
So I want more days on the schedule, and you want me to be accountable for my actions and become a better employee. It's evident that we both want what's best for me. Do you think we could work out something where both of our needs are met?
Sure, let's go over the options. I could either give you more days on the schedule, or I could give you a trial period so you can work things out.
I could resign and find another job, or I could use the one day you give me to try and prove that I'm a better employee.
Well, if I give you more days on the schedule, I'm at risk of you showing up tardy or not coming into work at all.
If I'm not giving more days on the schedule, I will eventually have to resign, and you will lose an employee. If you do give me more days on the schedule, I will prove to be the employee that you initially hired.
Well, I don't want to lose a good employee, so I guess we can do the solution that seems best for both of us, which is giving you more days on the schedule.
Thanks, Miss Thomas. I really appreciate your decision, and I will make sure you don't regret it.
So this is the second week that Ashley has been scheduled to work, and she's been a lot better. She comes to work on time, and she hasn't called out. She's a much better employee since our talk, and she's a lot happier with her checks. Hey, Ashley, what's going on?
Hey, Jazzmin, what's going on?
Nothing. Do you have time to talk for a second or two?
Sure, what's on your mind?
Well, last night when I was telling you about my date with Mario, you seemed a little bit uninterested. I wasn't sure if you were still upset about your dog Max being missing or if you were upset about you and John. Can you tell me what's really going on?
Well, I've had Max since I was 6, and I'm turning 21 next week. It's all just like a big shock for me. Like, he could really be gone this time. But I'm also sorry that it seems like I haven't been happy about your relationship. It's just that I'm just so focused on him. It's all I can really think about. But again, I don't want you to feel like that I'm not supportive of your relationship. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. Those weren't my intentions.
Well, I know you're worried about Max, and I just want you to feel like you can always talk to me, and I'm here for you. I want us to stay close like it's always been.
Sure, we can do that. Thanks for opening up to me.
No problem. Hey, Ashley, what you up to?
Nothing, girl. Just watching some TV.
I hope it isn't a bother. Can we talk?
Sure, what's on your mind?
Well, I was just thinking about my interview, and I'm nervous.
And
I'm nervous they won't call me back for my second interview.
I've noticed you've been tense this past week about your interview. Are there any specific reasons that make you feel this way?
No, not really. I just hate waiting on important phone calls.
So you're not nervous about the interview, you just hate the suspicion of waiting.
Yes, exactly. It's been almost 2 entire weeks.
Wow, now I can see why you've been so tense. I couldn't imagine how to handle this for so long. What do you think you're going to do?
I think I'm going to call them and see what's going on. They did say to call if we had any questions.
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Thanks for listening to my rant.
It's no problem. Thanks for opening up to me.
Oh, position 1. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right. Just because I stay out on the weekend doesn't mean my grades are going to go down or I can plan to do my work in advance. The weekends are the only time that I have free and I'm able to relax. You're wrong because the 2 or 3 days I go out with my friends aren't that big of a deal. I'm never late for class, nor have I ever missed an assignment. Position 2. You're right, I'm wrong. You're right because my grades and completing my chores are important. Not to add, that's how I got selected for the summer internship. I'm wrong because I should listen to my mom and going out every weekend could have a negative effect on my grades. Position 3. We're both right, we're both wrong. We're both right because my grades are very important to both of us. And I would never want to disobey or do anything against what my mom would say. We're both wrong because going out on the weekends does not guarantee that I will or will not complete my assignments. We both need to take into consideration how going out on the weekends can not only affect my grades but also my happiness. Position 4. The issue isn't important. The issue isn't important because I'll be moving out in a month or so. And once I'm gone, my mom can no longer tell me what to do. I'm grown. It's not like my grades have changed drastically. I think as long as I keep my grades up and remain respectful, we can work this problem out. Position 5. There's truth in all 4 perspectives. Although my mom is correct about me staying out too late, we both can agree that my grades as well as my happiness are still our top priorities. I still have time to go on the weekends once I graduate.
Jazz, I need to talk to you in my office now.
Sure, Miss Delaney.
Lately, you've been coming to work smelling and looking a mess. Your hair is everywhere on your head. Your chipped nail polish looks very unprofessional. And our clients are starting to complain. It's becoming a distraction.
Well, what exactly do you mean?
I didn't want to have to be the one to break this to you, but nobody wants to be your partner anymore because you smell like cat litter and look very bad. Your clothes are wrinkled and you look like you just rolled out of bed.
So you're saying my appearance is having a negative effect on our customers and that I look unprofessional?
Yes. Not only does it affect our customers, but it makes me look bad. It makes your coworkers look bad. And quite frankly, that's why nobody wants to be your partner anymore.
I do agree sometimes my uniform is wrinkled. But that's because I stayed up so late the night before trying to complete case studies. What would you like for me to do?
Well, you could start by spraying some perfume on to cover that odor. You could comb your hair. You can come into work looking like you tried that morning by ironing your clothes the night before. And then I'm sure if you don't have an odor, someone would want to be your partner and you won't have to stay up all night doing your case studies alone.
Okay, is there anything else I should know besides my appearance, personal hygiene, and my hair?
No, just change those things and there aren't before there are any more serious consequences.
Okay, thanks. Every Monday and Thursday, the trash man come to our house, and it seems like I'm the only one taking it out every week. When nobody takes the trash out, we get grounded. And Thursday nights, I like to hang out with my friends and go to open mic night and catch up on some old TV shows that I missed during the week. Do you have time to talk? I need to talk about something that's really been bothering me.
Sure, we can talk about it when I pick you up from school.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Jazz, how was school today?
It was okay. Are you ready to talk?
Sure, what's going on?
Well, every Thursday night I get grounded because the trash isn't taken out. And I enjoy being able to go to open mic night with my friends and catching up with on some old TV shows. I don't think that it's fair that I have to turn them down and stay home because I get grounded for not taking the trash out. I feel like everyone needs to pull their weight. Understand where I'm coming from?
Okay, keep talking.
How do you feel about the situation?
I understand what you're saying, and I do get where you're coming from. As long as we negotiate the circumstances and give specific directions, we will be okay. Whatever the solution will be, the trash still needs to be taken out.
I can agree with that.
Maybe you can take it out Thursdays.
Maybe not Thursdays because that's the day I like to go out with my friends. And if I get grounded on Thursday, then I can't go out.
Well, how about you take the trash out on Mondays? That way you won't be too tired. And you can just take out the trash right after Sunday dinner.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Then I won't get in trouble.
Okay, great. Then it's set.
But wait, what if someone's out of town? All the work will be on me. Another solution can be creating a schedule and we can take turns taking out the trash.
How about I take it out on that day? Everyone wins.
I am able to hang with my friends and go to open mic night without being blamed for someone else not doing their part.
And I'm able to place punishment on the person that truly deserves it, which allows you to have more time at open mic night and with your friends and less time of me yelling at you and your brother.